Welcome to Cooking Control Panels with Liam. Today we're going to put these Millipede control panels onto these. So I hate doing this. It sucks. It's hard because nothing ever aligns properly. But we're going to attempt to do it. So let's get started. First, have our control panel. It aligns like this. Now we're going to line it from the bottom of the panel because there's overage. They're not exactly the right size. So what we're going to try to do is make it so that the bottom of the panel lines as perfectly as we can right down here. To do that, we're going to peel up just a very small section of the adhesive, so that if we need to reposition it, we can. We're just going to fold it back a little bit. We're going to pull this whole thing out. We're going to align it with the hinge down here, and then press it into place. So that way we can hopefully just press this thing up. So let's see, do we have it aligned? I think so. Nope. Come on, stick. All right, now that's stuck on, let's see how we align as we go up. Seems fairly even. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back down to the bottom, smooth it out as much as possible. We're going to use these clips to hold on to it. I'm actually going to use these medium-sized, larger ones so that it doesn't slip away from us, even though it is adhesed. Then we're going to peel back a little bit more of this and pull up so that it goes back onto the panel some. Like that. Try to smooth it up. Get any air bubbles out. Because we're going to do this pulling operation again. This time all the way to the back. We're going to keep pulling and smoothing until we get all the way to the end here where it goes vertically. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out completely, smooth out the crease here, again as best as we can. And then we're going to fold it over the back. So we have a nice top. This side needs a little adjusting. It came in a little high. Pull down and fold. Excellent. Now we have a blank Millipede control panel. Notice we do need to cut out some holes, so that's why we have this knife. So we're just gonna cut in from the front, where I know that there is a hole. We're just going to cut around that hole. We can trim it later. This is just rough, so that we know where to put things. I need a sharper razor. It's sort of shaped like a trackball hole. see definitely some spots where it needs to be trimmed more. But let's actually take a pause in the video while I do find a sharper razor. And we're back with a better knife. So let's go ahead and continue to cut this hole. Looking much better. Excellent. Now let's do the same with the fire hole. This doesn't need to necessarily be as precise because the button itself covers it up when we insert it. So let's just cut something vaguely fire hole shaped. That'll do. And now we can go ahead and install the fire button. It's a black button, spec from Atari. Goes in like that. And then we have the leaf switch on the back. Let's see if you can see that. And then we have a little retaining nut that holds it in place, which I have upside down. There we go. Perfect. That looks lovely. Now another nitpick I just realized is there are 3 bolt holes which allow you to actually insert one of these. And I may have covered them up. So let's see if I can remember where exactly they are. And we can do that by pushing a tiny little hole through. So we should be able to just push these bolts straight through, like so. Perfect. Now I need to actually go get the other bolt, so bear with me. Gotcha. All right, so let's take a look at the orientation. We know which way is up on one of these trackball units. So we'll just carefully insert that. All right, let's put a bolt on it. Something over here. Final bolt. Strap to nut. Remove this stupid micro switch. Connect up the leaf switch. And connect the ground tab. And done. Just have to tighten it all up a little bit, but it's definitely looking splendid. So let's put this off to the side and start the next one. This one already had its trackball mounted for testing purposes, so we're going to go ahead and remove it. Same thing with its leaf switch, which was the wrong color anyway. Oh, it had its ground tab on. That's neat. Those things are annoying to remove sometimes because they're sharp. Let's remove this button. Perfect. Okay, let's start this whole shebang again. So like last time, we go to the bottom, get our Millipede CPO, peel off just the bottom of it. Come on. I'm worried about mounting these on the actual machine because I think the wood wings where the control panels mount is slightly warped. So I have to see how well these actually go on. So let's get a little bit more unwrapped, fold it down, position it as best we can, and begin to press. So impressive. Ha ha ha. Rotate up, check our fit. Seems good. So let's peel some more. And then pull. Do the same song and dance of trying to wring out bubbles. And then peel it up more. Pull again, bracing myself against the back of the CPO. Press, pull, press, and pull. Pressing it all the way into the back there. Go over it, remove any bubbles or imperfections. Get rid of that. And then fold it over the back. Excellent. I got a little bit of a crease there, but c'est la vie. That's how these things go. Whoever said this Millipede was going to be perfect. So, let's go ahead and cut our mounting holes. Wow, that came out a lot better than the other one. Should have used this knife from the beginning. Oh well, live and learn. Same thing with the fire hole. Doesn't need to be perfect on that one because again, the button has a little bezel that covers it up. All right, punch out the bolt holes. Actually, use this knife for that. Okay, let's get to mounting. Let's start with our fire button, as we did before. Nice new black button, courtesy of Arcade Shop. Mount it in with our little mounting nut. Excellent. Now the trackball. Which has its outer side this way. And then we can just shove through some bolts. Some nuts on. Excellent. Now, forgive me while I go get an Allen wrench. Well, not an Allen wrench, a socket wrench. Haha, see, I learned from the last episode. And then we'll put this all together. Be right back. Alrighty, I've got my socket set, so let's get to tightening these. Wrong size. Wrong size. Bingo. Hello, Ripley. Our arcade doggo has decided to take a visit. What you after, Ripley? And almost done. There we go, nice and tight. Now let's hook up this switch. And the grounding plug. Uh-oh. It looks like our dog is chewing the floor. Ripley! We now return to our regularly scheduled broadcasting. Let's move this one to the side, put this one front and center, and start cranking. And after this, we'll put them on the game and see how they do. I believe to do that, though, we need to remove the monitor again, which is less than ideal. For a number of reasons, not the least of which, the RGB headers are on the opposite side of where they would be on a G07, which makes them very difficult to get to in that cabinet. And done. Doesn't that look nice? Let's put them on the cabinet. So, well, rather, I'm impatient. And kind of just shoved it together, and I'm glad that there wasn't any footage of that because it was me sitting on the floor upside down, cursing the machine, which was too far waterlogged to accept its control panels, which wouldn't have made great video. But the control panels are on.
Huzzah!
So I think we are ready to actually do some gameplay. So why don't you cut it on and dim the lights? Now, if you're wondering why the screen looks so weird, it's because we just had our Halloween party. So we have spider webs all over the ceiling, and it reflects down here. So let's do an actual game, you know, without the control panel sitting on top of the cabinet.
Exactly. Will we do better? I don't know.
I don't know, I had a really good game yesterday.
A couple of days ago, we did some really good rounds.
If you start on the level with 100,000 points, it spawns 5 spiders simultaneously.
It's pretty aggressive.
Now, I was watching the Millipede. I wasn't watching me. Usually takes a few rounds before I actually get into Millipede or Centipede. Nice hit. 1,200 points if you hit the spider when it's right on top of you.
Huzzah! I like living close to the edge. Shoot! No. Damn it! Yeah, we're not doing too hot.
Oh.
That's okay.
Ah! Game over me. I think you're gonna get an extra life though.
Will I? 48, I guess?
Unless you die right now.
Hey, why would you say that? What if I had died? That would have been so rude. Are you kidding?
What if you had died?
Yeah, no, I meant before I got the extra life. No! But yeah, I'm very happy you finished this for the party. I love being able to sit now and play this. It's very nice.
Yeah, compared to the upright in the corner.
Well, you know, Centipede will always have a special place in my heart. I do wish that we could actually see the beautiful side art, though. It makes me a little sad.
You can see the antennae.
Just the little antennae, the little bit pink outline. But I think hopefully one day, when we readjust things, maybe we can get it somewhere it's visible. I think that's like one of my #1 side arts.
What are your top side arts?
Centipede. Maybe Joust because you did it, like you redid the Joust side art. So I feel like it would be nice to showcase. Honestly, those are definitely Centipede's definitely my favorite. Tempest is cool, Asteroid Deluxe is cool, but I think Centipede is the coolest.
Centipede is the coolest.
Hot take.
What about
Millipede side art is not the coolest.
X-Men and Wolverine's thighs?
I don't know if those have to be shown to the world. I think that one's fine.
They're too powerful?
They're too powerful, exactly. Yeah. Though I guess one day, just like when we have a 6-player X-Men, physically, it'll probably, I don't know, it'll take up so much space that, like, it'll probably just be there by itself. And then you'll probably be able to see the side art anyways. Think of how epic it would be if you just walk in and it's just 6-player X-Men.
Yeah, we'd have to cut a hole in the wall to fit that.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's why we put it there. Because we could easily do a hole in the wall. Why did this panel just pop open? The panel just came off.
What panel?
I don't know. I can take it off. This one.
Oh. That's neat. That's real cool.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. I'm pushing it back.
Don't push it back.
What? I already did. It's in place again. It's fine. It's where it should be.
Oh.
You should have told me not to put it back before you saw me literally gesturing to put it back. How was I supposed to know?
Looks like the bar didn't really fit that panel, but oh well.
Oh, there's a bar that goes straight down?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Definitely was not through that bracket. The bracket was still on the thing.
We should fix that.
Yep. Sweet.
Well, toodles.
Next time.